Good morning, sunshine. Good morning, Curdy. It is April 14th today, and apologies for the late posting. My daughter started junior high today. School is back in session, and I'm realizing that I'm going to have to wake up even earlier to get this done on time before work. Luckily, I am off today, so I still had time to come here and do this, but it looks like I'm going to be waking up about 4:30 in the morning now. Yay! Anyway, one of the things that I wanted to bring up before we get started is my awesome t-shirt. Anxious and Able. I love this t-shirt. I was diagnosed with generalized anxiety disorder and a couple of other things, but I'm very interested in mental health advocacy and awareness, and I found Own Your Stigma. And they are an apparel company on a mission to bring in more conversation surrounding mental health to help end the stigma of mental health disorders. You can check them out at ownyourstigma.com. I am a proud advocate with them. And so I actually have my own discount code that you can use. So hop on the site, check them out, and use coupon code Silence Stigma for 15% off your order, I think. Pretty sure. So go check them out. They're amazing. Some of the proceeds go to mental health charities. They're really doing a lot to bring in awareness and to create more advocates so that we can really change the world by having these conversations. So that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the news for today. The first story comes from context.news. African artificial intelligence startups are fighting digital colonization by using data gathered on the continent for social good. Fears over the Western big tech data gathering are growing in the global south, but these startups are focusing on using AI to meet African needs. Lalapa AI, the artificial intelligence research lab headed by Pelonomi Moeloa, I'm sorry if I say these names wrong, means home in southern Africa's Sotho and Swana languages, a name that reflects their goal of building algorithms designed by Africans for Africans. They have developed language processing tools for underrepresented African languages to help companies translate, transcribe, and analyze text and audio for local consumers. Busitima University Artificial Intelligence and Interdisciplinary Research in Uganda is using AI to predict diseases in crops to assist smallholder farmers facing increasing climate change impacts. And Policy, a Ugandan data research collective, aims to focus on how tech can prioritize the needs of the African women. Like the community program Data Ladies, which brings together women to learn skills in the data industry, including analysis, machine learning, and visualization. These are just a few examples of the innovation and determination of Africans to use AI for social good, despite the challenges they face, like electricity and internet deficits, high rates of poverty, and brain drain. Fantastic, very inspiring. Our next story comes from Good. In 2021 alone, Amazon shipped an estimated 7.7 billion packages worldwide. The logistics of this affects the environment. So the Rounds, a zero-waste grocery delivery service founded by Tori and Byung-Woo Ko, aims to address the role these major companies play in the destruction of the environment. The Rounds is a membership like many other grocery delivery services. However, the Rounds products are distributed in refillable and reusable containers, and all the items are brought in reusable tote bags, canvas tote bags. And many of the items, like honey, are produced locally. The Rounds currently operates in 4 major cities: Philadelphia, Washington, D.C., Miami, and Atlanta. They are expanding rapidly and hope to create a vast network of these kinds of services all over the world. It's convenience meets sustainability And we love that. And finally, from the Christian Science Monitor, South Sudan has been involved in war most of its existence, and they're still not out of the woods yet. The explosive remnants have killed or injured more than 5,000 people in the last decade and are still scattered over 500 million square feet, according to the United Nations Mine Action Service. The Mines Advisory Group works to clear the mines. It is mostly single women who do the work out in the field, discovering and destroying the bombs that they find in neighborhoods and even in the schools, in areas where there are schools, saving their land and their people and working to make their country safe again for their people to return home. Many people have fled. And these brave women are out in the fields, literally digging up mines and safely detonating them, and then cleaning up the mess. So to make it safer for their country. Their ambitious goal is to remove all mines by 2026. It has been called an unlikely goal, so please join me in sending intention to help them with that, because I think they can do it. That's very inspiring. That is, I mean, literally these women, and it said most of them, their husbands have died in the wars, and so they've been widowed. A lot of the families are led by women over in South Sudan, and they go out and they face these dangers every single day for their communities, and that's so brave and so beautiful. So I'm very, very sending all my love over there. Today's quote comes from Friedrich Nietzsche. He who has a why to live can bear almost any how. And I like this quote. When I first read it, I was like, but I started thinking sometimes in the busy rat race, this sort of hustle and bustle that we're all living in, sometimes we forget our why. We get distracted and we forget why we are here, what we're, our reason for living. And so I'm hoping that this quote today inspires you to take a pause and re-examine the why, especially if you're going through difficult situations, challenging situations like I am right now. It can really help to kind of stop and put all that aside and just remember your why. That is your Good Morning Sunshine news for today. As always, we're going to close out with a few conscious breaths. Inhaling love, exhaling gratitude. So if you're able to, I invite you to close your eyes, get comfortable, and remember two things. One is that you want to breathe slightly deeper than you normally breathe. Don't force anything though. Just try to access that slower, deeper breathing. And the second thing is that this practice will be much more powerful if you're able to really feel the emotions as we're working through these breath exercises. And so if you can think of a person or a situation or a time of your life or something that allows you to access the full expression of love and gratitude, it will really deepen this practice. So that being said, let's go ahead and take our first breath today. We're going to inhale love and exhale gratitude. Again, inhaling love and exhaling gratitude. And final breath, inhaling love and exhaling gratitude. Really push out this last exhale. Great job. Man, I'm noticing that even my voice and my energy is calmer after just taking those 3 breaths. It's not intentional. It just allows you to kind of slow down. So I hope that you do practice these with me. that's it for us today. Thank you so much for being here. Again, so sorry it was a little bit late, but I hope that you're still able to catch the news stories and enjoy this ray of sunshine that I'm trying to deliver to you today. And we'll be right back here tomorrow morning for another episode of Good Morning Sunshine. Have a great day.